Hey howdy hey partners, today I'm super excited to share with you some new Toy Story 5 news that come from very reputable social media outlets and official sources. As we know, it has been confirmed by the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, that Toy Story 5 is in production and it will release. We also got an official statement released by the director of Pixar, Pete Docter, who gave us a quote through a published article that said, "I think it'll be surprising. It's got some really cool stuff that you haven't seen before." So this got us really excited. Following that statement, we also got news from Tim Allen on Twitter saying he is returning as the voice actor for Buzz Lightyear, which got fans very excited, including me. We haven't heard any news since then until the Diz Insider on Twitter and YouTube started releasing information about Toy Story 5, which got us really excited because the Diz Insider actually has friends that work with Disney and Pixar, so there is some credibility to their statements. And what I found that they released recently that I wanted to update you on was they confirmed other voice actors returning for Toy Story 5. Besides Tim Allen returning to voice Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 5, we are also getting the following voice actors, including Tom Hanks as Woody, Joan Cusack as Jessie, Wallace Shawn as Rex, John Ratzenberger as Ham, Blake Clark as Slinky, Tony Hale as Forky, Bonnie Hunt as Dolly, Annie Potts as Bo Peep, Kristen Shaw as Trixie, Jeff Garlin as Buttercup, and Timothy Dalton as Mr. Pricklepants. We're very excited to hear that our favorite characters are returning from our beloved franchise. Also important updates by the Diz Insider is that Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head will return for Toy Story 5, but what we don't know is who will voice them. As we know, Don Rickles has sadly passed away, and also the person that voices Mrs. Potato Head, Estelle Harris, has also passed away. We saw in Toy Story 4 that when Don Rickles passed, they used archival audio recordings to bring him back into the movie. One thing that I find interesting is that Toy Story is not a stranger for a voice actor passing away and them recasting it, such as the case with Slinky Dog. We know that the original voice actor for Slinky Dog was Jim Varney, and after he passed away, his friend Blake Clark replaced him. So that's very interesting, and we know there's a history of recasting people who have passed on. So that's what I assume may be possible for happening for Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, but that's yet to be seen. Another item that we learned from the Diz Insider was that Randy Newman was going to return to make some more music, which would be great because he's done a great job for the first 4 films. The Diz Insider has also claimed that Toy Story 5 was originally going to be released in June of 2025. But due to the recent WGA and SAG strikes in Hollywood, it is possible that that date may be pushed to a later time. That's yet to be seen because Disney and Pixar has not mentioned a proper release date officially, but we will wait and see if there's any developments, especially once the D23 Expo comes around. One of the most exciting things that I learned from the Diz Insider is that they claim Andy will indeed return as an adult and his new family will play a part in the plot, which I hope is very true, because if Andy comes back as an adult, we get to find out what happened to his family, and if he has a new family of his own, did he get married after college? Did he have children? Are the toys going to be handed down to his kids? That would be something that I would love to see. So it's really nice and refreshing to see the Diz Insider give us that piece of information. Very interesting to note that may possibly hint for Andy coming back in Toy Story 5 would be the Bodo Production interview. They are a YouTuber who got John Morris, the voice actor for Andy, to come on his YouTube channel and give some information and thoughts about Toy Story 5.
Now, there is an announcement of Toy Story 5. What do you think of that?
I'm excited about it. I'm really excited, and I think it'll be exciting to see where that goes. And I know, a lot of fans have shared with me a lot of different theories and things, and so I think we all just need to stay tuned.
I always kind of theorized the toys would kind of, if Annie did have kids,
Hmm.
or I've always kind of was curious if maybe like they would be passed on to their kids in the future or something like that.
Yes, absolutely. I think you're totally right. If we, Andy's mom says in Toy Story 2, she says, "Oh, that's an old family toy," to about Woody at the garage sale. And I think they're definitely a family where they pass down those like special family heirlooms. I absolutely agree with you. And I do think Andy would do the same. And so it's interesting, it's interesting to kind of think about, the toys and where Toy Story 4 went with Bonnie and that kind of adventure. And, but absolutely the toys are very important, almost like family members or, close friends.
I'd like to thank and give a huge shout out to the Bodo production for allowing me to use a clip of their interview in today's video. Please go subscribe to his YouTube channel for more great Toy Story content. Although John Morris didn't really directly tell us he was going to return for Toy Story 5 based on that interview that we just heard, I do think that there's a huge possibility he will return, and he was being very careful with his words, not confirming nor denying it, but also sharing his thoughts that he was really excited for it. So it's my personal belief that the Diz Insider could be completely correct, that John Morris will return as Andy, but as we know, that is technically a rumor for now, but signs are indicating that that actually may happen for Toy Story 5. That was definitely a lot of information, so I appreciate you partners taking the time to watch this entire video, and I hope you did. And if you did, please let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of the new developments for Toy Story 5? I'm very excited that a lot of the old voice cast is returning for Toy Story 5. That for me is getting me really excited. And also the piece of information from the Diz Insider that John Morris may return as Andy. And not only that, I'm very excited to find out that Andy and his new family will be part of the plot for Toy Story 5. So let's hope, for us fans' sake, that Toy Story 5 will still be released in June of 2025. And if not, hopefully it won't be pushed up too farther in the future, but we're just gonna have to wait and see and keep our eyes peeled. And as always, as soon as I know any more new information about Toy Story 5 and its movie development, always come back to Today I Grew Up for more information, as I'm going to bring you the latest news that I can find. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me on this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you partners on the next video review.
You want the real Buzz Lightyear? You're an action figure!
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man.
You are a child's plaything!
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.